We're bringing you another story where tensions rose outside the River City Courthouse today as dozens of demonstrators gathered to protest a recently introduced bill that would ban the ownership and sale of firearms within Cascadia. The protest, organized by members of a pro-Christian movement, quickly grew as supporters rallied with signs, banners, and chants criticizing the proposed legislation. Organizers argued that the gun ban threatens fundamental rights and leaves law-abiding citizens defenseless against rising crime. Beyond firearm issues, many demonstrators also voiced opposition to progressive reforms recently enacted across Cascadia. Protest leaders claim these reforms have fueled moral decay, eroded traditional values, and contributed to the sharp increase in crime across the region.
We're here to defend our rights and our faith and our freedoms. These laws that they are introducing and trying to pass will not help us, nor the people they claim to be helping. I've seen the crime firsthand. The crime is rampant. People being robbed at gunpoint, people being attacked in the streets, vandalized, homes being broken into, and their solution is not only to take away the people's rights to defend themselves, but to push for these disgusting reforms that they're calling progressive. I do not believe these reforms are going to be progressive. If anything, they're only adding to the moral decay that's fueling such crime and terrible decisions that are running through our beloved state. These legislators don't know what they're doing.
Despite the protests being fairly peaceful, the presence of armed protesters raised many concerns for many of the citizens, especially those who are already urging for more gun control.
I just don't understand why they have to stand out here and protest with their guns. They say they're being peaceful, but they're standing out here with guns. And I don't know about you, but it just doesn't feel safe. Gun violence is already a huge crime in River City, let alone Cascadia. And to stand out here with guns? It's just distasteful. It's inappropriate. We're keeping an eye on the situation here. The protesters, they are armed, but they are not posing any threat. They are just standing outside. We've asked them to remain outside of the building if they are armed, and everyone is complying, so there's no riot going on, no matter what the media will tell you. Um, the courthouse is still able to function just like a regular courthouse. This is probably a tame protest, and believe it or not, the courthouse operating under a protest is very normal. The only difference today is that these protesters are armed, and while that does raise concerns security-wise, it's not going to deter the courthouse from conducting its normal operations.
Courthouse security and River City police maintained a visible presence throughout the protests to ensure order. The protests continued and ended without any major issues, and no arrests were made. Protests outside the courthouse are expected to continue, setting the stage for a broader clash over future of rights, reforms, and morality in Cascadia.